Hi, my name is Corey Kaufman. I'm a student nurse at the University of Toledo, and I'm here to teach about the importance and value of proper nutrition in preschoolers. So today I'm going to be teaching this as though I was educating a group of preschoolers. I prepared a short presentation. Obviously I would have this on a much larger screen, but for my purposes it's just here on my laptop, and I would go ahead and give the presentation and make sure to interact with the children, make sure to answer any questions at any times, and also to make sure to answer any questions with parents separately, just in case they had any other questions, and if they wanted to go more in depth other than the presentation that I prepared for the developmental level of preschoolers. Obviously would not be the same information that I would want to give to the parents. So I'm going to go ahead with my presentation. So I introduce myself to the children. Say, hi, my name's Corey Kaufman. I'm a nurse. I love my job, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the food we eat and nutrition and what it does for us. So here we go. Why is it important? Well, as much as we would love to all just eat ice cream all day, every day, I know I wish I could, it doesn't give our body what it needs to do its job. So it's important because proper nutrition allows our body to do its job more efficiently, and ice cream and all the stuff that tastes really good just does not have the nutrients that we need. So what does good food actually do for us? Well, it does three very important things for us. The first thing is it helps us grow. Without good food, if we just ate ice cream every day, we wouldn't grow properly. So good food has nutrients, vitamins, and minerals that allow our bodies to grow and to become big and strong like our parents. And without these nutrients, our growth may be stunted, and we may have developmental issues without eating proper nutrition. The next thing that food does, which is one of my favorite, is it makes us smarter. So when we're growing up, nutrition is very important because 95% of our brain growth, actually, so 95% of how smart we get happens between the ages of 2 and 6. So right where you guys are right now. So if we don't eat good food during these ages, our brain doesn't have the nutrients and vitamins that it needs to properly develop. So we need to make sure that we eat good foods with proper resources within them, so that way we can become as smart as we possibly can. And the third thing that it does, which is also very important, is it just makes us feel better. People who eat healthier diets, who eat more food groups, they tend to be not only healthier, but also happier because they feel better. So how do we know if we're getting good food? Because as we know, just because a food tastes good doesn't mean it's necessarily good for us. Because if that was the case, ice cream would be for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So how do we exactly know if a food is good or bad for us? Well, we have tools to help us make sure that we're getting all the proper foods that we need, so we have all the right fuel so our body can do its job. And one of these tools that is awesome is the food pyramid. The food pyramid is a very basic guide that allows us to make sure that we are getting all the proper vitamins and minerals that we need, so that way we can grow up to be healthy. So there are 5 food groups. They are the grains, the fruits and vegetables, the dairy, the meats and fish, and then everyone's favorite food group are sugary snacks and drinks. So the pyramid is set up so that the grains are on the bottom because it's the biggest, because we need the most of these. And then as we go up, we slightly decrease in the amount of the kind of this food that we need. So, what do each of these food groups do? Why does it matter what we eat, and why do we need more grains than ice cream? Well, grains are very important because they are our main source of energy, and they also give us fiber, which is good for our bellies and our GI health. Dairy makes our bones big and strong so that we can grow and develop properly. Fruits and vegetables, although they might not be everyone's favorite, have some awesome vitamins and minerals in them for our development. And then finally, protein and the meats make us big and strong. They help our muscles develop. And our sugary snacks, although we can't eat many of them, do have their place, and they can provide us short bursts of good energy, and they taste good. So, the last thing we have that we can do together as a group is I have a game that I found online, and it is a game that promotes learning of deciding what foods are healthy, what foods are not, and how to make good choices on how we're eating and making sure we're getting our proper nutrients. So we'll go ahead and start the game, and we would go ahead and we would play this game as a class, and I would call on people, and I'm not going to do the game in the video, but it actually is a pretty good game for children. And the last thing I would do is go ahead and ask all the children, like, do we have any questions, any comments? Is there any questions I can answer? And that's it.